What now?
Hey. Indeed. See here. Might I ask you something? Why have you come to this island? For the lance, I know, but why risk your very lives for it?
Well, we've come this far in together. I suppose she deserves to know something, at least.
There is someone we aim to save. One who was ambushed in shadow. Cursed to die. And the blackguard responsible for this cruelty now seeks our land's throne. If we are to thwart this tyrant, we must first ply him with power and favors. That is why we seek Dracodios.
So you do not bid for the throne for yourself? I had heard that the mainland's aspirants were all seeking relics for their own gain in the race.
But just so you know, we still meant that part about not wanting you to die.
Perhaps. It was the same with my own parents. My mother and father served as the priestess and island chief before my time. They died in an accident out to sea. More than 10 years passed. We knew they'd set sail to seek the dragon god. But we never knew why they made the journey at such a time, when no ritual was needed. To hear all of you now, I think I might understand. Perhaps your aims are not so different from theirs.
They sought to question the ritual itself, whether these sacrifices held any meaning. That way, they might protect their dear daughter. Is that it?
Yet there are those in the village who will not suffer any doubt in the dragon god's ways. My brother left for the mainland, claiming he'd change us for the better.
Your parents were not alone in their love for you. There are others on the island who would see you live.
And truly, I'm grateful. But as a priestess, even surrounded by such chaos and despair, I have already known such joy and freedom. To me, offering my life is no sacrifice. Those born into blessing must give back in turn. Such a duty is no more than simple common sense. It is the only way to live.
Well, that settles it. I'm getting you out of here. Deal with it.
Wait, but did you not hear a word I just said?
Oh, we heard. But fools like us rarely listen.
Let's go!
Finally.
Wait.
See here.
Let's go!
The deepest part of the temple lies just ahead. It is the Altar of the 12, where the dragon god Et slumbers.
What is this really sinister voice? There's unquestionably something totally not good back there.
This Magla. It feels like that of a normal dragon, but somewhat different. What is this?
Well, that's why we're here. Let's go.
I don't like this. Ready?
Time to go! No! It can't be!
Oh, hell. There was a dragon after all!
I thought this thing needed a priestess to summon it.
Is that the lance?
We are in no condition to claim it. Fire and flame! Has even the dragon god succumbed to melancholia?
No. I think this is something worse. Look! On its back!
Something clings to it. A human. Is that the fiend behind this chaos?
That's the worst double act I've ever seen.
Look at its eyes, its mouth, like it's shielding itself, or like it refuses to confront anything, or almost like...
You forget back! We've got bigger problems than the ritual! This thing wants to eat us!
You would fight our god!
What can we do but defend ourselves?
Yufa!
I'm...
Look out!
What can I do? You would have me abandon this end. You would send me away to live my life. But how? How can I? This is all I have. Please. You can't take my purpose away from me.
I must apologize. I was wrong to assume. I was quick to judge. But your rites are not acts of barbarism. Yours is a proud heart. But still, see the truth. Is this your god? A god who demands martyrs, who desires tragedy. Is that truly a god worthy of your devotion and faith? priestess! Have you come here only to be saved? Or will you find purpose beyond death, to stand and fight as a savior? I want to!
O Lodestar, ye torn maiden of faith, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
I love that island. I love the smell of its verdant flora. But what I love more than anything is its people. Their words may be coarse, but their hearts are true. I must save them. Please!
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the King's own path, awaken!
If I cannot save them in death, then I swear I'll protect them with my life! All of you! Let me fight by your side!
You what? You can fight?
And that power!
I found my answer. I offer my life in battle, not in sacrifice.
Then we fight as a team!
That thing on its back! That's the human possessing it, right?
Yes, it must be. If we strike at the human precisely, we may be able to separate them. Everyone, you need not hold back. We fight to save the dragon god, Et. And I shall fight with all I am.
We're not sacrificing anyone! Come on, team, we fight together! Heed me! Yeah! Yupa hit their weakness! Don't underestimate me. This is just what I need! Purified!
Let's stay calm. Wizard! Is there another way?
Wind should solve this. Let's blow them away!
By this power! Freeze! Like a sword.
With blade in hand! Pierce through them!
Everyone is counting on me. Here I go! Come forth now!
Let me sing you a song of... Watch me! Light!
Poison!
Captain's poisoned! We better cure that before the pain sets in.
Let's go! Lightning! Tough one!
Is everyone alright? Oh, power of heroes! Let us fight as one!
I'm counting on you.
Oh, depths of darkness! So
Attack was
unfazed!
nullified? It's absorbing the Dragon God's power?
How could I let myself be cursed?
Yupa's been hexed. She can't afford to attack right now.
I pray you're ready. It is your turn!
That helped.
This'll be over. Behold this power. Purified!
I will by this power. Ice!
I stand ready. Join with me. Let justice prevail. As the point of a sword.
Poison.
The captain's poisoned. We better cure that before the pain sets in.
Here I go! Heed me!
I'll give. I call upon a royal soul.
I knew you'd help.
Thank you.
I'm obliged.
Come forth, royal soul. Freeze!
Observe the enemy. For all that we strive for, still standing, I see.
Curse will kill me.
The captain's been hit with a hex. If he attacks,
I
he's
pray
getting
you're
hurt.
ready. Come forth now.
Thanks.
This'll be over soon. This is just what I need. Light. Stubborn, hey?
Let's stay calm. Wizard! Ice!
Still up? Is everyone up? Dark Knight. Yes! Success!
We did it! Now we just need to take down the body.
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength. Heed me!
Don't. I call upon a royal soul.
It's okay. Let's go! Freeze! A tough one!
I stand ready. Dark Knight. As the may yet cling to life.
My soul.
Yuna, careful!
Take
It
my
looks like
fullest
you've got
power.
several ailments. Watch your back!
It is your turn!
Satisfactory.
I admit, it feels...
Ha! I have...
Power can be so intoxicating.
The dragon!
The dragon god Et has returned to its sacred vessel. Legend has it that while in its vessel, that's when the dragon god's power is greatest, and weakest when it takes to raging wing. So if it has a true form, you see it now before you. And here is our village's divine relic, Dracodios, Lance of the Dragon God.
'Twas rusty and worn, but now it almost gleams.
So dragons aren't just magical beasts. They're a manifestation of pure Magla. My sister's research. She was right.
You all had the right of it. All these tragic calamities, They are not born of the Dragon God's wrath.
Then maybe they arose from the temple's melancholia. Perhaps that human was the source.
'Tis not the first time. Thinking back on it now, a human has always been at the heart.
You think humans are what's causing all of this?
No, I don't think that's quite it. Something about that monster. The way it instinctively tried to shield its eyes and ears. It was as if we faced the living past of the Mustari people itself. The Mustari reject the world beyond ours, lost and comforted by ignorance. And in adversity, it is our God we cling to as cause and answer to our suffering. Maybe we have only ourselves to blame. A self-inflicted madness. Our hearts are the source of Magla, of magic arts. Even this new power, this archetype that has awakened within me. Another. I did not know this one existed.
If this mural had been lost until now, then... This paints quite a different picture of the priestess. She looks to be fighting.
You suppose this is the truth of the priestess's duty? I mean, offering her life to quell the calamity threatening the village. Maybe that's what it meant all along.
It had always seemed odd that the Dragon God dwelled within a lance, of all things. Not a sealed urn, but a weapon. My brother often wondered about it. We were wrong. No, we did not even think to question.
You would have died in the name of an era of semantics. The world has not been kind to you, girl.
No. On the contrary, I feel I've been saved. I finally see my path laid before me. So thank you. Let us return now to the village. You said you had business with the Lance when all this had settled down, did you not?
Yes, but I doubt you'll want to let go of it after all that. We have to figure that out.
I cannot simply relinquish it, but perhaps instead...
What was that?
Surely not. The human from the altar? How has it not perished?
I heard it enter the water. This channel leads straight to the ocean. If it seeks prey, to regain its strength.
Then it can only be headed for the village.
Damned beast! So much for taking it slow on the way back. After it!
Monster! A monster in our village!
I hear screaming. It's gotta be here.
You lot came back! We honestly... Ha! Looks like the little lady made it out, eh?
Of course! But more importantly...
Right. We've got a human on the hunt. Del's helping the villagers get to higher ground.
Truly? I'd not have expected it of him.
That's Fidelio through and through, isn't it?
I am Euphasia, the priestess. Thank you for helping with the evacuation. Hereon we shall...
Oh, priestess! It's the priestess!
Lady Yufa, please save us. What don't you lot get a...
Priestess?
Did you even perform the rite?
The Dragon God Et is here as our guardian deity.
Don't worry, you'll get your ritual. The real one, that is. The ritual that's been buried for hundreds of years.
As the priestess, on my life, I will drive back this calamity.
Hold on now. You're not actually gonna fight, are you?
Basilio, where's the monster?
So be it. We end this here!
We can do this! It is time I put the truth to our teachings and rituals. I stand anew. I stand with you.
I thought we already finished this guy.
This is just what I need.
I'll show you the... I won't hold back! Ice!
I shall do my... I pray you're ready. It is your turn!
Observe the enemy. Oh, power of heroes!
I call upon a royal soul!
Wait, that was nullified?
I'll show you... Wizard! Free! It didn't work!
It didn't affect them!
Take my fullest power! That was ineffective?
It didn't affect them!
I stand ready. Huh! Take this! That's ineffective. Only a flesh wound.
This is just what I need! Light! No
That
good!
was nullified?
I will fight with pride! Wizard! Light! What?
You're overwhelmed with anxiety. Nice one, Captain! The Captain's anxiety is overwhelming him. We can't let him get hit.
Perhaps this will be too strong.
Let us combine our powers!
Now isn't the time.
I can do this! Heed me!
Thanks!
Observe the enemy.
Let us fight as one! Together then!
Oh, depths of darkness! You resist?
It didn't affect them!
No one here fights alone!
Maybe something else.
I'll show you!
A bit much. Wait, that was nullified?
It's okay. We can do that. I'm all prepared.
Let's go!
Poison!
Captain's poisoned. We better cure that before the pain sets in.
Here I go! Come forth now! That did nothing?
It didn't affect them.
Is everyone all right? Let justice prevail! Not now. Join with me! No, not this. Huh! Right there! They yet cling to life.
Don't you! No good!
Captain's poisoned. We better cure that before the pain sets in.
Come forth, Royal Soul! Maybe not. Take this!
The attack was nullified?
Everyone is... I can do this! Heed me!
That helped. By the swan. For all that we strive for! Perhaps not with blade in hand! It's ineffective.
Kidding me? That didn't do a thing!
Oh!
Attack was nullified?
Oh, shit. It didn't work.
It didn't affect them!
Poison.
Captain's poisoned! We better cure that before the plague sets in.
It is your turn! This won't work!
It didn't affect them!
Observe the enemy. Oh, power of heroes!
Attack was
Resist.
nullified?
Will never work.
I'm only a burden!
Captain, are you okay? You need healing, fast!
Behold this power! You can count
Thanks.
on me. I am grateful.
Thank you.
Hulkenberg's fighting her anxiety!
Maybe we...
Take it! Yufa's anxiety is hitting her
my
hard.
abilities amount
She
to...
gets attacked,
do this.
it's over!
How can we... Take this!
Huh? It didn't affect them!
Try to...
What's going on? How can we get anywhere if his weakness keeps changing like that? And he's not even looking at us! It seems as though he's really focused on something. Almost like he's praying. Hey, maybe I could flutter over there and try distracting him. What do you think? I bet that praying's connected to how he keeps changing his weakness. If I can snap him out of it, then maybe he'll stop switching things up for a while. Once he's weak to something we can use, just give me the signal, and I'll go pester him. Should I go distract him? Leave it to me! That hurt. I mean, it worked! But I'm gonna need a minute.
At this rate...
Huh? It didn't affect them!
Child's play.
Dodge, Hulkenberg! Like poetry in motion.
I pray you're ready. Heed me! That was ineffective?
It didn't affect them! Yufa's
Is everyone all right?
hitting her
For all
hard.
that we
She
strive
gets
for!
attacked. It's over.
To the rear guard! With blade in hand! I'll run you!
Are you
It's
kidding
ineffective.
me? That didn't do a thing!
I'm powerless.
Yufa's anxiety is hitting her hard. If she gets attacked, it's over.
I call upon a royal soul!
Purify! No kidding me! That didn't do a thing!
Me?
Huh? It didn't affect them!
No!
Captain's fighting his anxiety and they're targeting him!
This is nothing.
Be purified! This is for the future of the Mastari! Fall!
Good to start.
Ah! I didn't know I had it in me.
Power, does it seem that I've grown stronger?
A new means of protection.
Right.
Everyone, once again, thank you so much.
What a spectacle! To think I could have evacuated and missed the performance.
Yufa, that power.
It must be the same power wielded by priestesses of old. My rescuers helped me realize that.
You mean to say sacrifice was never the intent of the ritual?
The priestess offers her life in service, not sacrifice. She takes up arms and faces the scourge. That is why our relic is a lance.
A mural on the altar suggested as much. It's likely the murals of this village don't actually depict sacrifice either.
You saw what was in...
A relic. Small wonder the...
You don't say...
However, we of the islands have done no better in uphold. With all my heart,
Lady...
I clung to... The day you left, Edeni. Even the night father and mother left this world, I could do naught but sit and wait and hope. I believed it was my role as priestess. If I had done anything at all to change it, perhaps you would not have faced such horrors.
You can do your changing now. After all, you're still alive, you've got years ahead of you, and you've got friends and family close. You needn't bear this alone.
We support her. Without us. Is that what matters she for?
You made... Yufa, I'm glad you chose life.
I think I understand now. It's not slaying monsters that gets rid of the melancholia. I think it goes away when we help people overcome their fear and anxiety.
I have to say, for the moment there, it looked like we'd have more dead than alive. But now they've got the lance, priestess, and the whole sodden village in their corner.
It's only relevant as far as it matters for Luis's sake, Baz. Remember, we're doing this for a world where your blood don't matter, long as you can fend for yourself.
Suppose, but reminds me of that...
Pack it in, Basilio.
Tell.
So, that's the lance everyone's after. Don't suppose you could chuck it our way, young miss?
I wanted to discuss that. Unfortunately, I cannot let the lance leave my side. But to that end, what if I were to accompany you? The monster is gone, the That said, besides, if you were to hold the lance, you would lose your powers of magic, which would be inconvenient.
Wait, we lose our magic powers?
Well...
What?
What's Kamuvi's?
Look, can I... Did you all see that? This changes everything.
I'll say. I was wondering how a whole dragon's worth of Magla fit in such an ordinary-looking lance. Now I finally understand.
Your pardon, but might someone clarify?
He blocked it well enough, but the blow still landed. Our candidate was struck.
There's no doubt about it. This lance has the power to nullify the protection of the king's magic. That means, as long as you have this lance, any candidate can be killed. And if Luis knows that, it explains a lot.
Then I am well glad the brothers are not present to hear it. What a secret to have stumbled upon.
Maybe this is our chance. We can do what Grius couldn't, and this time...
On our own this time.
But we're not the fledglings.
You would you?
Yikes.
Doesn't matter.
I was the one.
Sheesh.
But how would such...
A stealth mi-
We need some way to keep the lance and use it to strike Luis down. Well, Captain? Any ideas?
We could try convincing the brothers to join our side.
No, I don't think that one's...
We need some way to keep the lance and use...
How about we give him a fake lance?
There's a thought.
Tis an easy...
If you...
Oh, good.
Yufa, I did not fault.
Well,
So the prince is alive?
I know His Highness can guide us to a brighter future. Laugh at my hopes if you wish, yet...
I do not know or love this prince as you do. But I can tell, by your faith, he is not one to cast others aside.
for now, we need to figure out when and where to ambush Luis. Treasonous bastard who cursed him.
Well, if we're going to trick him with a fake, there's only one answer. Saint's Day. The city will be chock full of relics by then. Perfect for a bit of cover.
'Tis the same day Luis plans to attack Forden. No doubt he has the same advantages in mind. The relics will be presented at Altabury's Grand Opera House, yes?
Well then, you could try it while I'm singing. Long as I'm on stage, I can keep everyone's eyes on me.
I suppose it is time I face my destiny as well. In the name of protecting my people, I've no doubt Time to go!
Not just the lance. Strange to think of an understanding of life, though. I get it. It's just not something I thought about until recently.
I'm sure you can.
You're right. With you on our side, I know we'll figure it out.
I will go tell my brother of my departure.
Then we shall rest at the inn.
Cramped space.
Now then.
No.
True.
Hold on.
Hey!
Hey there!
Hold on.
Most helpful.
Guess we're splitting up.
Apologies for the intrusion.
Something wrong, love? It's late.
My brother had already retired for the day, so I thought I'd wait for tomorrow to tell him. But now that I find myself alone with my thoughts, I'm quite nervous.
Think you'll be able to tell him yourself?
If I cannot even do that... What is that book?
Oh, it's a fantasy novel. He's never without it.
A fantasy? But what is it a fantasy of?
It's a story about a world very different from ours.
Interesting. Then it is to you as the mainland is to me.
'Tis a world where all people are equal and no conflict exists. Much like the world His Highness once dreamt of.
In truth, 'tis difficult to envisage. All I have known is our own island's history and doctrine, and naught beyond it. So, well, would it be alright if I read some? Remarkable. Despite all the people share in common, the world is filled with myriad faiths and beliefs. Accordingly, that I see, anyone may...
So,
our legend, the people of...
Thinking?
Yes.
But
Perhaps if we are to... Because I...
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Try not to die.
Your pardon?
Yufa, and the mainland.
Brother? Until now, as the priest brother,
Your own journey. I never thought I'd see the day you'd ask to leave.
We can look after her.
My own journey's end freed me from our customs. So be it.
what is it?
Mother's Kakara.
I did not know she'd left anything behind.
I must ask, Yufa, what do you...
What do you mean?
Indeed. We once saw... Now that the...
our home will have a name?
By the home of the dragon god Et. Etria. One day, after years untold, I hope Etria will be a bustling town.
I think I've...
So, if you have time...
Well then.
Just lovely. Not finished yet? Isn't that...
Mission accomplished.
I feel... Thank you.
All right then.
It's all right. I'm quite... Wow. Oh, wait. Do people in Grand Trat have big families?
I don't think so.
If it's cold on the eye... Oh, I'm...
Yufa?
Brother, I'm...
Does living beyond our...
A little. But I shouldn't be, no? This was my own decision.
It's natural to feel anxious about new things.
Precisely, yes.
Really?
No one stepped... That said, I believe... You've heard of... It is an island. The monster... I am once... You would count your... Perhaps it will...
But... What if it proves too challenging?
We'll do it together.
The weather on the island is
I would... Won't you put your...
I understand. If this proves...
That's the... If you do...
This one's important.
Yes, that's the place.
Let's see here.
Or rather, a trial away.
Hey! I hope that...
What now?
I feel new power surging within me.
That's how you want to play it. All right, then. Let's head there right away. Now, where was I?
Simply amazing. Ah, right. So, you've Yes.
But then...
Huh. That... Fascinating. Hello. Oh. You'll come again.
All right, then.
Let's go!
What now? What now?